everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video that I've been trying to figure out how to get all these items into one video. So I figured it would be a good time for me to do a Colourpop must-haves video. So I rounded up a whole bunch of my favorites of specific items from Colourpop that I really like, and it obviously is not limited to what I'm going to show you today. I've got a whole Colourpop collection, and if you want to see a Colourpop collection of literally every single item that I have, then I'd be more than happy to show you. I can even break it down into like super soft shadows, the pressed powders, highlighters, like palettes. If you want that, then I can do it for you. Let me just know in the comments below and then we'll go from there. So I rounded, like I said, up a whole bunch of my Colourpop items that I love and that I think are pretty good basics to have if you're looking into what to buy from Colourpop. So without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so the first item that I'm going to talk about today are the pressed shadows. So I've got a couple here that I want to show you. There are 4 shimmers and then 8 matte shadows. I again have, I have an entire large, I think this is a extra large Z palette of Colourpop shadows. So if you want me to do like a whole shadow video, I can do that. But here are the ones that I really like. So I have the shades, so these are all pinks. This is the shade I Say I Do. It's a really nice pinky shade, perfect for like a base color, whatever you're looking for. Next I've got the shade Imperial. It kind of goes a little bit along with the pinks, just a little bit darker, so if you want to darken the crease a little bit. The next one is like almost like an orange but not really, and it's called Cannonball. I think this one's really pretty. It's perfect for like a really summer look, or like if you want to darken it up, or a really nice fall with some browns. I've got the shade Koi. This is a really nice yellow. I really like this one. It's not like bright yellow, which I like. It's kind of like that orangey yellow. Next I have the shade Chic Happens. And it's like a really nice purple. So these ones that the next 4 that I'm going to show you are really nice for like one eye look. So Chic Happens. Then I would add Faucet into the crease, or to darken up sort of a little bit. So that's the shade Faucet, and these are all really nice purple shades. The next is Roundhouse, and it almost looks black on camera, but it's like a really browny plum color. Which I really like. Like, it's hard to tell. Like, you could pair it with a brown look, but you could also pair it with a purple look and it wouldn't look weird. And then the last purple matte shade is called Razzie. So Roundhouse and Razzie are like they're pretty similar. Like, when you put them close together, Roundhouse looks more brown than Razzie. But they're, like, I think they kind of go hand in hand together. Now the shimmer shades. So these are all purple shimmers. I do have some pink ones, but I find I don't necessarily reach for the pink as much as I would purple ones, probably just because I've been doing a lot of purple looks recently. So the ones that I really like are called Lit. It's a really nice purple shade. Then there is Glass Bull. So I think it's perfect. I love these shades. This one's sort of like it's a light purple, but you could put it with a pink look if you really wanted to. And this one's called So Jaded. And then the last pressed one is called Snake Eyes. I think it's really pretty. So those are all the pressed powders, and then we will get on into the Super Shock shadow. I have got 6 Super Shock shadows and 3 Super Shock face products. So we'll go with the face products first. I talked about this one in my top 5 highlighters, and this is the Super Shock Cheek in the shade Fanny Pack. It's a really nice highlight. Can you apply it with a synthetic brush or with your beauty blender? I think it's adorable. The next one is again a Super Shock Cheek, and this is called Parasol. It's in a nice champagne color. It kind of goes hand in hand with the other highlight, because this is more like a champagne version. The other one's a little bit more of a white translucent one. And then this one I really like. I think this one was limited edition. I don't know. I ended up, I grabbed one for my sister and I when they came out like the second time, and this one is Churro. So it's like a combination of a bronzer and a highlight, so you can really bronze up the face, and I think it's really nice. So those are the 3 like face Super Shock ones, and I have 6 Super Shock shadows. So the first one is Rumor Has It Ice. Rumor Has It Ice. It's a really nice silver. Now this silver is like, looks like glitter when you put it on. So if you're looking for like an actual glitter silver, then this is the perfect one. If you're not, like if you're looking for a shimmer, then I wouldn't recommend this. I would stick more or less to the pressed shadows, or some of the ones that like don't have any glitter in them. Now the next 3 kind of broke a little bit, so I'll try and show them to you as best as I can, but this one is called Stereo, and it's like a nice, oh my god, I literally just got it. It's like a nice purple, brownie purple. Honestly, you might as well just go to the website and type in Stereo, because this is not, it's just all broken. But I really like this shade for if you're doing a really dark eye and you want a really nice shimmer on the lid or towards the center, then I think this is perfect. It's got like a purpley brown tinge to it. So I would recommend this one if you're going for that bold look. The next one is called Millionaire, which is another like glittery Colourpop. Yeah, it's pretty much glitter, kind of like the silver one, just brown, and it's more bronzy. Sorry, this one's broken as well. So it's a really, I really like this shade. Oh my gosh, it's falling out. But again, it has like, it's glitter. So if you don't want glitter, then stick to the brown pressed shadows, which I realize I don't have any brown pressed shadows from Colourpop. That's not in a palette, so we may need to change that. The next one is Banana Daiquiri, and I think this is so pretty. It's like this nice turquoise color. I think it's adorable. I love this color, and it's perfect for the summer. And then the last one that is probably my most used Colourpop Super Shock shadow, and this one is Plunge, and it's honestly just a really nice like lid shade that you can do. It kind of looks a little bit like the Parasol, just not as dark. But this is honestly probably my like most used Colourpop Super Shock shadow. Next, I'm going to talk about their pressed, these Luster Dust. I really like the Luster Dust from Colourpop. I ended up grabbing Know Me and Au Revoir. I thought the other one was just not really my shade, so I picked up these 2, and they are stunning. Like, you don't even really need to dip your brush in this until you just kind of swirl it around and throw it all over your face, and you can really do it for like a nice bronzy look. So I'd highly recommend picking up one of these, one of the Luster Dusts, regardless of which one, and I think they're so pretty. So one's more or less like a pinky champagne color, and the other one's kind of like on the bronzy side to it, but I think these are adorable. And then I got a pressed blush from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Go Honey, which I think is really pretty. And it's, what I really like about this is it comes with like one of these individual like cases you can put in, and they've got this little hole in the bottom of it that you just like push a pin, or like you can take the back of an earring and just kind of push it through, and it comes out and it's still magnetized. So I can, like if I'm going traveling, I can put this into my like travel kit, and it's a perfect blush that will literally go with any look. So I thought that was really pretty. Next, we are going to talk about my Colourpop palettes that I really like. So I have 3 palettes here. One of them I actually picked up from Sephora, and it is the Golden State of Mind palette. Now these are all shimmer. All shimmers. Like, there is not one in here that is matte. So if you're someone who maybe has a lot of matte shadows and you're looking for a shimmer shadow palette, you can even depot this and kind of break it up into different palettes. But if you're looking for like only shimmer shadows, then this is the one to buy. It's got browns, it's got pinks, it's got purple, orange, it's got that nice like whiter, like you can use it for the brow bone. Like, it's got almost any single shade of shimmer that you would want, and they apply really nicely. If you add some, like, put your brush into it and then add some Fix Plus on it, or even like a setting powder just to like get it a little bit wet, and then apply it to the shadow or to the lid, then it would be perfect. So I would recommend this if you're someone who is looking to get a little bit more into the shimmer shades. Now obviously if you have a lot of shimmer shades, then you can stay away from this one, but I really like this. It's got really good shadows in it. And you can get this on their website or at Sephora as well. It's one of the palettes that you can pick up at Sephora. Next is the Yes Please palette. Now this is for someone who, I just really liked this one because it's got really nice shades in it. Now the pan shadows that I showed earlier are bigger than these ones, but when you're getting like a full palette like this for less than $20, you really can't go wrong. So I like this one. It's got some really nice bright shades. It's got even some dark browns to kind of deepen it up. You can do tons of looks with this one. I really like it. I think it's perfect. So this is the Yes Please palette that I would recommend. And then the last palette that I have is the I Think I Love You palette. Now this is for sort of the more bronzy neutral person. Like you're not really looking for anything too crazy, but they give you an option to go crazy if you want to. So these are all like neutral shades. It's got a couple mattes, it's got a couple shimmers. I actually think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shimmers, 8-ish shimmers, and then 4 matte. So you can really create like a nice matte look with the 4 and then kind of just switch it up with the shimmer shade in the middle. But I love this palette, and it's perfect like if you're going away for the weekend and you just want to bring one palette, you just take this one with you. It's perfect. It goes with both. Like I would wear this one more in the fall and then this one in the spring, summertime, and probably winter for this one as well. So these are both like really good options for you if you're looking for more of a cheaper alternative to a lot of the bigger palettes. Then these two are perfect. That's the Yes Please and I Think I Love You. Next up, I'm going to talk about 3 brushes that I love. Now these 3 brushes, they didn't come with numbers, so I actually had to like write the numbers on them when I first got them so I can remember. This one is brush number 10, and it is like probably one of my most used brushes. It's just like this really nice fluffy brush. It's perfect for crease, it's perfect for blending, like you really can't go wrong with this brush. The next one is number 11, and it's perfect. I used it on the look that I'm wearing today. And I did it as like underneath my eye, kind of to get a little bit more defined, but you could use it if you're doing it in the crease. Like if you really want to like make it defined, then you could use this one. And then the last one is number 7. So this one is, it's honestly perfect for really just getting in there and blending the smaller parts. So you kind of go like fluffy brush, more defined brush, and then super defined brush, but I really love the Colourpop brushes, and they work well with the Super Shock shadows, which I was having a hard time finding brushes that worked with the Super Shock shadows, and these ones were perfect. Obviously they come from the same company, so, but I really like these ones and I think they're perfect. I have a couple face brushes, but I don't necessarily use them as much as my other ones, so that's why I'm just mentioning these 3. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about are lip products. So I have 6 products here that I wanted to mention. The one I'm wearing today on my lips is Times Square. So this is a really nice matte. I love the matte lipsticks from Colourpop. Like I wear the matte ones way over like the satin ones or the gloss, but I always have to have one of the other ones. So this one is called Times Square that I'm wearing, and I think it's a really nice neutral. The next one that I love is called Beeper. I don't know if they've got to still have this one because it's a go-to, but it's just a little bit darker than what I'm wearing today. Perfect fall shade. It's amazing. And then the last one before I got onto the set is called Frickin' Frack, which is a little bit more like, it's got a little bit of like mauvey pink in it, but it's more on the brown side, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So yeah, I've got this one, and I really love it. And then the last set I bought, I actually ordered a long time ago, but it's the Your Gem like lip trio set. So it comes with a two ultra satin lips and then a gloss. So this gloss is called Charming, and I wore this in my one of my recent videos that I did. I will leave it linked up above. And then this ultra satin lip is called Catching Feels, and this one is Misbehaving. So this is a really nice comparison to the Frickin' Frack one. So this is Frickin' Frack and this is Catching Feels. Just two different formulas. You can kind of see the difference in it a little bit. This one's a little bit more on the red side and this is a little bit more on the brown mauve side. And then you've got like a really nice deep purple that I think is perfect. I love purple lipstick. Like you pair it with a nice like neutral shadow and you got yourself a statement lip. So I really like these ones. Colourpop has some great lipsticks. They came out with their new lipsticks now. You can get the satin ones, you can get the matte ones. Like you can really get a whole wide range of products and all for very reasonably priced. So yeah, those are all the products that I have mentioned. I have a whole bunch more products. So if you want to see like my entire collection with swatches, then I can totally do that. I just didn't know if people wanted to see the best or if they want to see everything. So if you want to see it all, I can even do like a only video on my like my pressed shadows. I can do palettes, whatever you want. But I thought this was a nice little beginner into sort of Colourpop and my collection that I have from them. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this Colourpop must-haves video. If you're looking for some other face products, I also would recommend their No Filter Concealer. I have it, I put it somewhere, and now I can't find it, so it's in here. I really do like it. Make sure you really color match yourself on their website because I was lucky, but I know a couple of people who maybe ordered a shade or two too light, and then it kind of looks like you're washed out under the eyes. So yeah, that's all I've got for today. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. It would really mean a lot. And you can follow me on my Instagram where I've been posting lots of my makeup pictures and things like that. So yeah, that's all for today and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye!